Italo Sciacca is an Italian car designer. He's also a very nice chap. And when I reached out to him, because he's unusual amongst car designers from any country in that he's actually interested in the kit car industry. And he actually put forward some designs that we will see later in this video that were shown in Complete Kit Car magazine. And he reached out for kit car manufacturers over here maybe to take on board one of the designs and to develop it and put it into production, but nothing happened. However, following on from my recent videos on car design, I reached out and he was very willing to send me some of his designs for us to discuss as possibilities for, as I said, the opportunities that will open up for the kit car industry when more restrictions come into the mainstream industry. This video basically is the first of a series, hopefully, where we can look at some of his ideas and discuss them and leave your comments, because we would very much welcome your feedback and your thoughts. Let's go into it. Now, the first one is one that he did do for Complete Kit Car, and the idea was to reclothe the mid-engined silver Mojo or Riot in an enclosed, fully enclosed bodywork. Now, the only thing I would say about this, and both car designers and chassis designers, from my perspective, are guilty of this, and that is that Jeremy Phillips chassis are the best. So I agree completely about using the Mojo or the Riot back in the day as the basis for a new design. However, the one thing I would say about Jeremy's chassis, as with a lot of these cars, is for someone who's taller, they are quite difficult to get in. They're quite short, and I could only sit in some of the cars without any cushions or seating or anything like that. I was on the bare floor, and it would be nice to see a few extra inches in the wheelbase. Italo has said that in the modern era, it would be based on perhaps a MEV or an exoskeleton car. Again, I'm not sure about those. I think it deserves a brand new chassis and to be scaled up a little bit. A few more inches in the wheelbase and create a bit of space in the cockpit. For me, the likely buyers of these cars are going to be around 50 years old. Access is going to be an issue. And I know it doesn't really... I know these are design sketches and design proposals, but designers like to have flowing lines, and doors create difficulties for chassis designers and body designers. Because from a chassis designer's point of view, when you create a hole, you lose rigidity. That's basically the reason why a lot of these cockpits in a racing car are as short as possible. Lightweight, shorter wheelbase, less space, less loss of rigidity. From a designer's point of view, it ruins the lines somewhat to have a big door, but I think the people who are going to put the money down for a car like this are going to want relatively easy access. So I would be interested in seeing an enlarged version of this, because it is a beautiful design. And I would like to see something like gull wing doors, or something that's going to make it easier for someone with slightly limited mobility, not disabled, but somebody who might not be able to jump in and out as easily, because they're the people who are going to invest in an enclosed sporty car. I could see this with a transverse 1.8 or 2 litre engine, it would definitely fit a gap in the market. I can't see anything that's competing with this. Am I wrong? What do you guys think? I look forward to seeing your comments below. And yeah, let's see what else we've got. Italo explained to me that the concept was to use the Lancia Stratos windscreen as a starting point, and you can see that in the design, and here it's evolved a little bit further. There's a little bit more wheelbase, there's a little bit more room, and the concept is evolving. And here we are again. I think it's evolved even further away from the Stratos windscreen, but it's looking very, very polished in this rendering. Here you can see the use of the Stratos screen and the early renderings and how the design has evolved. It's a very elegant, a very sporty, a very beautiful design. It's definitely got that Italian flair to it. Again, looking from the rear, you can see the evolution of the design from the early sketches and drawings right the way through to the AI enhanced version. It's a beautiful design. Can you imagine this being available in kit form? What do you think, folks? Leave your comments and tell us what you would like to see done with this. Would you like to see a manufacturer pick up the pieces and work with Italo on this design? What do you think? Here's something I'd love to see what Italo could do with. A modern F33 Can-Am, longitudinal V8, Audi V8, maybe? But an open car like this, no doors, you step over the side, you have a full windscreen, a frame behind you, you step across, you sit in, you drive. Now that would be an interesting design. Or what about a modern refresh on the classic Nova? I mean, those lines are still fresh today, but what about a modern take? I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up, share it with friends, and better still, hit that bell, and even better, then go on to press the all, and then you'll know when there's more videos coming. See you next time.